Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah.
It's still morning.
Yeah, good morning. Almost noon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
the one up Niaki.
yeah,
It's a good day.
it is. It is. So this is the first of hopefully many podcasts, kind of like this. So we're doing this podcast in Custer County, and pretty much this is from our partnership with the BIA to kind of give everybody talking circles that's in BIA custody in facilities across Oklahoma. So we're in 2 right now. We finished 2 a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And so Ruben, our special guest, he wanted to do a podcast, and then it sparked the idea of like, why not do it now? And so yeah, and so
That's word.
yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, it was it was a big fight to get all this in here, but Custer County fought for it,
Pull
so
some strings.
The
yeah,
history to making.
yeah, doing deals.
History to making. I like that.
Yeah. So this is the start of something new that hopefully we can keep doing. We can go around the table, so that way everybody knows who we are. I guess I
Around the
introduce
circle.
myself. Yeah. So if you guys don't know me, I'm Darian. I'm the director of tour. I'm barely on these. I'm only on the podcast, not on lives usually. 'Cause I'm the producer. I'll be behind the camera, the Wizard of Oz,
Yeah.
as some people call me. But yeah, off to the left.
To the left. I'm Cassandra Frazier. I'm a peer recovery support specialist. I'm a mother. I hold many hats. I'm also a Wellbrighty fire starter facilitator, so I get the opportunity to come with these guys into Custer County, Dewey County, Ellis County, Woodward County. This is a big deal for me. I pulled chain from here. Been to jail here many times, so being able to come back in here and bring one of our greatest students on here, is just it's a blessing and it's a big honor. So very humbling. It's good to be back here on this side of it.
Respect. I love that. Oh,
yeah.
All right, yeah. Intro. My name is Ruben. Custer County inmate. I graduated the Red Road class this year in July, and yes, it's my first podcast, and I like it. It's cool. It's history. And Eastern Tony from Wyoming. I should say that. And these are my teachers, my mentors, my brothers, my sisters. That's what's up. And one day at a time, remember that.
Oh. Good.
Good. Oh, my name is Domingo Whiteman. I'm Cheyenne. I'm doing the prevention and admin assistant for the Tribal Opioid Response Project. So yeah, I like doing these groups. We did here at Custer, then we did Dewey County, meeting a lot of our brothers and sisters from up north, and just getting to know them and walk through it with them. Because these 12 steps are real. Opens up a lot of old wounds, old history, but just going through it together and praying, smudging blessings. These medicines that we use, and just glad that we got to do it and cross paths and prayers. And I'm just glad that we got to meet because there's hope. There's hope out there. So
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, our first group here was pretty funny because Cassandra knew the jail in and out. Like,
yeah, let's go this way. We're going this.
Yeah. She's like, oh, we go this way and this way. Even the BIA corrections officer, she's like, I don't know where we go, and Cassandra's like, oh, this way.
Let's go
And
this
then,
way.
so
Yeah.
it's cool seeing.
I got to be orderly too, so
Yeah.
I got to clean all these offices, and then I tore it. And then I tore it.
But yeah,
It's pretty cool. Like, it's pretty cool. It's a huge blessing, like I said. Big honor.
want to get into the meditation?
Yeah.
We'll get into we do these daily meditations, and right now we're in the summer, which is the red on the medicine wheel. As you see here, it's facing south, so it's representing the youth stage. So, and it's a season of knowing where you are, knowing where you're going, having stuff lined up. Because springtime, you get ready, plant your seed, plant where you're going, and then summertime, you won't be lost. And then you get ready for the fall for facing west. So today is August 27th. It's coming from Fool's Crow, Lakota. It says, We begin by letting the powers know that we are willing to be their servants to others. There are certain prayers or actions we can take that will call the powers. The powers can only work through people. The powers are always waiting to express themselves through people that are ready. Every person born is born with a purpose. They have a song to sing. They have a mission to accomplish. Every true person will always be about serving the Creator, helping others. When we let the powers know we are ready to serve the people, the powers get excited because they know now to do things to help the people and make things better for them. The decision is powerful because it turns an idea into action. Great Spirit, the greatest joy or feeling that I have ever experienced is when you are using me to help the people. The feeling of giving, the feeling of being your channel. Today, let me have that feeling of giving. Use me as you will. Oh,
Oh.
Powerful.
power, strong. Reading that just kind of reminded me, you know, a couple of days ago on this meditation was remember to count, like count your blessings even when you're doing good, everything going right, getting bills paid, custody, this and that, kids, and we just don't forget to pray, be thankful, and this kind of reminded me of that, and just being able to be blessed that can help people and brothers and sisters, show them the way, and also dance and Hotsul and Cheyenne is dance, so just glad that I can do that and for the people and talk these 12 steps, native way and to our brothers and sisters. Oh.
Oh.
That's good. Yeah. Yeah. Like, and it's more than just 12 steps helping people. I think this past weekend was a good example of us at our overdose memorial dance, where we saw a bunch of people from the communities come out and support each other to grieve and heal from all the natives that we've lost to fentanyl or meth or any other drug, and that was all the creators just bringing us together into one spot. We even had our memorial table had all the pictures of people that have passed on from drugs and alcohol, and if their family members weren't there, we had other people from the communities carrying their pictures in the arena to show that every person we lose is still a brother or sister, to all of us. And so I think um, every day we see new blessings from just what we do in our daily life. It seems like.
Yeah,
Oh.
that was real powerful. Seeing everybody hold the pictures, because we were really close with some of them. They were our brothers and sisters, and so just to be able to remember them, in a good way is, I've been there, done that, and it's hard. It really is hard. The grieving part of everything. So there was lots of healing that comes in the circle when we come together like that. Yeah, I like the meditation. I always like the meditations. They're always good. Before I even looked at it, I was praying and praying outside in the lobby. Like God, just give us the courage to be in your will today, to be a servant, to do the things that you have us to do for you. And but then we opened it up and it was just like everything that I prayed. And I was like, oh, that's so cool,
Okay.
So alignment is a big thing, that's what we just actually got going over with in step 2 and the other 2 counties, having our intent and aligned with the spirit and with God's will. And, praying is definitely, the key, like a key factor to that, going before him and asking for his help and knowing that it's okay to ask for help. I think as natives, we've had to be, we've had to keep our mouths shut for a long time, but, this is a season where we can, actually open up and ask for help. And that first starts with, hitting your knees or however that looks for you. Sometimes I got to sit in the corner of my chair. Sometimes I got to hit my knees, but really just being, thankful, grateful, and, humbling myself. So.
Oh, sister.
Oh, sure.
Oh.
And on the same topic, I'm on chapter 11 workplace at the Red Road, but it's good. It's the same, goes hand in hand, the workplace and this working with the 12 steps and prayers also. I was just praying last night about my family, about my past. Also, when I was before I came to jail, like I was all stuck in my old ways. Like, oh, if I didn't get caught and come to jail, I would be still stuck in that and out there doing bad and awful. And now look at me, I'm doing good and I'm doing. Oh, it's a blessing. This journey I'm on, this life of Red Road. It's wild variety. Uh, I'm just thankful. I really am. Just a year ago, exactly. Yeah, a year ago, I was out there in the streets, or actually, I said at the res doing no good.
Those dirt roads.
There it was, yeah, that orange road.
Doing no good.
Red road.
Yeah, now I'm on the red road doing good. So yeah, gotta thank the creator. Your blessings, count your blessings one day at a time. That's word, and yeah, just live on a good road now. Thank you guys for everything. For you guys teaching me everything. I have no idea what treatment was done until I came to Custer County. How do you guys say it? Buster County. But yeah. Oh.
Yep. Dirt road to red road.
Yep.
Yeah. Word.
Road. That's what I named one of my
That's
my
word.
speaks one time.
Yeah, dirt roads. Right?
Yeah.
Dirt road to the red road.
That's word, bro.
You have your question that you want to
Oh, my question.
She's
you know?
been panicking about these questions.
Yeah.
Like it's the interview and she doesn't know you.
That's cool.
No, I just like before I want to get into any kind of questions, I just want you to know how much of a service you are to us.
Yes.
You know,
Service.
not only do you like you say that we help you, but you help us.
Yes.
Like you've helped me so much in my own journey, in my own walk. I need you to know that because the things that you've told us that you've gotten started back there, that's like so encouraging to me.
Wow.
You know that's so encouraging to me, and it reminds me every single day like this is what we do it for. You know, for our brothers, for our sisters, and in that, you know, it strengthens me. It strengthens my walk.
Yeah.
And so it helps me to remain grateful because, you know, I've been behind those walls. I've been behind those doors, you know, lockdown, whatever it is, you know,
Yeah.
like I've been there and I've done that. And so for you to be able to take what you've learned and
Back to the BIA
yeah,
pod.
back
Yeah,
there and like, you know,
That's word.
Yeah.
be that light, you know, that's a beautiful thing.
Yes, thank
It's a
you.
beautiful thing.
Thank
And
you.
yeah, so
Blessing.
you're just as much help to us you're just as much help to us as you say we are to you.
That's word.
So
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Cassandra uses you as an example.
That's
all the
good. That's
time.
good.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Cassandra. Thank you, sister.
yeah,
That's
man.
word.
Yeah, she
Like-
starts what Woodward and Ellis. You're like, there's this one guy.
Yeah.
This is one guy.
Running
Yeah.
talk in circles every day. You're like,
Like I say, she's from Custer County, or how you guys say it, Buster County. Ruben Knight. Yeah, that's my BIA pod name over at Custer County is Ruben Knight.
Ruben Knight.
Ruben Knight.
Like knight in shining armor. That's so deep spiritually.
Yeah.
That is so deep. I think one of the questions I wanted to ask was oh my gosh, I went blank. Hold on, I wrote it.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Your big moment.
A big moment and I choked.
You know, like, oh my goodness, what kind of question?
Where did it go? Where did it go?
Well, while you're searching, like, I didn't think it was funny that
Oh.
you came up here thinking you were in trouble. And then
Yeah, I was. Like,
All
yeah,
scared.
on the same topic. Yeah, like 2 hours ago before this ever took place, this podcast ever. Nah, the Custer County came over with all kinds of shakedowns. There was state troopers. There was police. There was
Dang.
the sheriff's office. There was everybody. There was maybe about 50 other police services in the BIA pod going through our shakedown, getting our cells tossed, getting our books taken, our clothes, our everything. It's just Custer County. That's what Custer County is. That's what we gotta live by. When you're an inmate, that's what you gotta live by. The rules, the shakedowns are one of the rules. Remember that if you're inmate.
Mhm, mhm. You find your question?
I did not find my question. No, so what is like okay, well, going back to step work, what step had the most impact in your journey?
Wow, that would be step 12.
Step 12?
That would be step 12 service, and that's what I'm doing right now. Just last night there was uh 32 BIAs in the BIA pod, the C pod, and now there's 32. So now there's 11 of them that left last night at 3:30 in the morning. So 31 take 11. Now that's 21. Now there's 21 is in the BIA pod that I have to start over from when they left. I had to start all over again from step. I was on step 9. Like I go all the way back to step 1. So yeah, it's like
Yeah.
good. Yeah, so it's like the service. It's good. Yeah,
That's cool. It keeps you on a rotation though.
yeah,
It keeps you
Mm.
in a state of remembrance
yeah.
of, you know,
Keeps me back in focus in the
yeah.
class on the
Yeah.
rules on the what do you call it, the variety steps. I call them rules because
Mhm.
they are. It's like you gotta live by them. They're like rules and they're like steps. But yeah, it's a blessing. Thank you guys.
Mhm.
It's a way of life. You
Yes,
know?
it
Yeah,
is.
it's a way of life. And it's something that just doesn't happen overnight
No,
at all.
no, it doesn't.
So it takes takes constant work.
Yes.
So I like that you said that you have to start back over again.
Yep.
Like you get to start back over
Yep.
again.
Yeah, I do. I have to.
How soon they're gonna pay you to come back there? Yeah. Just when your house, like, you want to go back to Buster?
That's cool. And everything in the BA part are saying that if it's from white bison, the 12 step red road where Brady class came from, they should keep it BIA. Don't send it to county. Keep it native. Keep it in the BIA part only because that's a privilege. And if you guys do take it into county, it's gonna be the BIA. It's not for me. It's from the other BIA members, from my brothers and the BIA policy. That if you keep it in BIA, it's gonna be good. But if you keep it, I mean, if you open it to the public, like how it is on the outside, but inside, it's gonna be no good. They said there's gonna be a lot of what do you call it? Um, dramas and headbutts and maybe possibly fights. So keep it BIA. Thank you for listening to me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know your question?
Oh yeah. Moving on, man.
This is good.
Yeah.
My question was, when was your spiritual awakening?
My spiritual awakening was probably when I was in class I don't remember what step it was, but I think it was in my beginning because it was when I think it was step 3. No, step 1 is no step 2. I think it was step 3. Hope or believe. I think it was step 3. When I got a phone call from back home saying that my sister passed away. Um, uh, it was from COVID related. So it wasn't no alcohol or drug related. It was what was it we call it? COVID.
Mhm.
It was that it was not we call it drug related alcohol related disease. So it was COVID natural, I guess. I don't know, but and that hurt me. She was my own sister, and R.I.P. Sis Juju. That's what we called her, Jewel or Juju. She will be missed, never forgotten. That was that was like, wow, this is real. Like, I got to do this. I got to do this now for myself. So yeah, it was, it was a wake up call. I should say.
Yeah, I remember that moment. You know, I believe it was coming out of step 2 and into step 3,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you showed so much strength,
yeah,
and you continue to,
yeah,
you know, and like the beautiful thing about that was too, you weren't even afraid to like show your hurt,
yeah,
show the pain that you were going through, and you were very open about it, and that touched my heart,
yeah.
man. That touched my heart deeply, and I
That.
appreciate.
Thank you.
You know.
That was an awful thing that everybody gets to go through in their life. It's sad, but it's true. It's what you call I don't know, life, I guess. Like,
Mhm.
if I could put it, or the circle of life, or the wheel of life. But yeah, there's there's a beginning and an end. That's just it. But I hope.
Oh, thank you.
Did
Question.
you have a question?
Yeah. Yeah. I just want to know, like, what is what's gonna keep you, doing what you're doing back home
Wow.
or where you go. I just want to know, like, what
Wow.
your strength will be.
Wow. You know what? Good. That's a good, honest, honest question.
Off the cuff.
I did not. I do not know. Uh, I do not know, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to go back to Wyoming. I don't. I don't even know that. I think I want to move out of Wyoming. So if I do go back, I already know. I already know what that lifestyle is going to be like. It's going to be. I don't want to. I don't want to relapse. I don't want to go back into that old lifestyle or that life. I don't want that at all. So I think I might move from Wyoming to a different state, because if I do go back, I know there's going to be a 50-50 chance of failure, not success. That's honestly God, failure. So if I'm gonna do right and live by the well brighty that you guys taught me, I have to move. I have to move from Wyoming. It's
Yeah.
not good,
Yeah.
but it's true. It's gonna it's gonna be worth it.
Yeah, that's you know, since you touched on that, people, places, and things. You
Yeah,
know,
Yeah.
it's when I first came into recovery or first started getting sober, I would hear that all the time. People, places, and things. You gotta change your people, places, and things. And you know, pride was like, "Oh, you can do this on your own. You can do this. You don't need like you don't have to move." You know, and every single time, I wound back up and um, doing the things I didn't want to do, using again, drinking again. Eventually it led to the needle and whatever. And so and
yeah,
then that took me into prison. So yeah, people, places, and things. I tell that to with everybody that we work with. Like, you got to change your people, places, and things. And I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but you have to.
yeah,
Like, you really have to. And so
yeah,
that's a big strength, I think, that you're aware of that for yourself. And I can't remember how much time you said you had left, but now's a good time to start planning for
yeah,
life after incarceration. And I think you got a pretty good idea just talking about, or just knowing that you probably got to get out of that.
yeah,
And it's not to say that you won't be able to ever go back again.
yeah,
Sometimes when we get pulled out of these places, God will give us the strength, and when it's time, He'll send you back in. And so everything's not always going to be like on this timetable that we set for ourselves or want to do.
yeah,
But if it's a vision that He's put on your heart or placed in your thoughts, like it'll come to pass. It'll
yeah.
come to pass.
Yeah, building
Word.
your foundation and everything in
Yeah.
the world again. Because you're just fresh start.
Yeah,
I
first start.
I think that's something that a lot of our people say in talking circles and jails, is that they know if they go back, that's the risk, but not a lot of them want to
admit it or say it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's true.
that, or they don't want to move out. They say that they'll go back, and they're scared to go back, but they won't make that step.
Yeah.
And so I think you showing that, that you already know what step you're going to
Yeah.
take out there, I think is huge. Because then you can, start your own circles in whatever community you end up in, and build that support from everybody
Thank
around
you.
you, and then go back out, see your home, and probably bring healing back home.
Yeah, that's where in a couple years, maybe 5 years, go back home and bring like that healing. Yes, that's where. Oh, here's my question to all you guys now. That's what I didn't say. I didn't get to say because Domingo was up there. You was at yoga class.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, you were in Sedona.
Yeah.
There it
You
is,
missed the
there.
meat pies, man.
That's
Like,
serious because I was too busy in that meat pocket.
Yeah, everybody's
Nobody
I
was
was like, what
oh,
is this?
what is this? Yeah, take it to that yummy. It
Don't
was
hold
good.
yourself, just
yeah,
eat.
everybody's greasy hands from a meat
Yeah.
pie, just wiping them on each other's pants.
Just turn your pants inside out.
Yeah,
All right. When you here's my question. Okay, what when you know that to all three guys, my brothers and sisters, when you know that you're on a red road and your counselors and teachers, okay,
Excuse me.
what does it feel like? Or I mean, what what do you guys do? How do you guys feel? You gotta do to tell your family members close to you, your relatives close to you, that they're doing no good because they're in that lifestyle, alcohol, drug abuse. They're drugging, and you know it. But do you talk to them? Do you tell them, or do you just tell them here go to an A meeting? And that's my question. I didn't ask you guys. I was too busy eating a meat. Meat pie. That was yummy.
Yeah, that's a really good question. Because it's sometimes you get the family members that are like, "Oh, you're too good now," and so it's really hard to break the ice with them.
Word is true.
We can't. I can't make anybody, do the right thing. But I always, make suggestions like, well, you want to go to a meeting with me?
That's good.
You want to
Yeah.
go to a meeting with me?
Yeah.
Doesn't even have to be AA. Or usually, what I do with, with my friends and whatnot, the people that come into our circles, I invite them to church, and that's like a good, outlet, because recovery comes in many forms.
Yeah.
It's not just found in the 12
Yeah.
steps, like you said. It's
Yeah.
not just found in well-briety.
Yeah.
It's not just found in AA or NA. I found my recovery in church. Developing my relationship with God there,
Word.
and then as I got farther along, I went into Celebrate Recovery, and then after Celebrate Recovery, I came into AA, and now I'm in well-briety. So recovery comes in many forms.
Yes.
What works for me doesn't work for anybody else. I never not talk to my family or friends that are still doing what they're doing, but I do know my boundaries, and I'm aware of myself. Where am I aware of my tendencies from how I used to be? So I don't want to put myself in a situation where I may be tempted. I tell and I say this a lot, like, I'm only one decision away from being on the other side of this too. And so, like, I'm no better than you. Yesterday's gone, tomorrow's not promised. And so all I have is today. So really all I have is today. And it's the choices that I make that depends on what I'm doing and where I'm going.
Word.
Did I answer your
Yeah,
question?
that sounds
All
good.
right.
Yeah, you should work for
it
it.
on the spot. Yeah, you should get a job. She's hired.
Yeah. Mingo, you want to go with me?
I can go. Yeah, I think like like that, like some of them that think you're too good, or they stay away from you because they know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I just had a family member come out of incarcerated, and she, just glad to see her. She's grown up. She, she's healthy, and I just say hi. Just say how you doing. And just offer later on. I kind of talked to him and offer him a meeting, and
Yeah.
I lost my cousin a couple of years ago, right during pandemic. I invite him to some of our meetings, and next thing I knew, he's gone. And it's like, man, I heard a lot, prayed for him. And kind of, it's crazy because like a song came on one night, and it is something that we were in Sealand, grew up on, and I was like, whoa. And I texted him on his Facebook. I just said, hey, cuz remember this song? We had the cassette player or the CD cassette, and I remember something was wrong with it. We had to hold it sideways for it to work. I don't know. And just laughed and
Where can I pick up the scratch?
yeah, it's crazy. But I just kind of talked about it that, and but made me feel good. It was his time. But even though that was his time, I got to talk to him and invited him over, to meetings, and he didn't come, but I just leaving an offer out there. Like I said, you can't make him do anything, and
Yeah, that's true.
but just leaving an offer out there, paper and what Barry say. Somebody told me you need help. You need to talk to
Sister, yeah,
Yeah.
you look horrible.
You don't look great.
Yeah, there's all sorts of approaches.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I dealt with. Just kind of invite them, let them know what's going on. We're having a cookout, having a speaker, come eat some hot dogs and just stuff like that. Yeah, no buns. Yeah,
Word.
but yeah, it's, it's just approaching them, pray about it.
Yes.
You don't, because of course you want to give them peace of your mind and advice, but at the same time, it's like they're in their sickness,
Yeah, they are.
and you've been there too. We all been there, and just kind of pray about it, and Creator will guide you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
Good, brother. Good.
Yeah, yeah. I think the most important part is just letting them know that you still love them no matter what.
Yeah.
Word.
Because there's like that underlying shame and guilt and everything, and so letting them know that you care about them, you love them, like, and then yeah, like inviting them to meetings, groups. I tell people about our talking circles all the time, our speaker nights, anything that can just get them away for a little bit and let them
Yeah.
see, other people that are suffering but that are making it through it. And so that it's not an easy road to take or anything, and so seeing others taking that same path, I think it makes it click in their head that there is a chance that they can have a good life in recovery and make amends to those that they may have hurt on their journey or anything like that. But keep your boundaries at the same time. I've had
Word.
lots of my family asking for hotel rooms, like all this stuff, and I'm just like, listen, I love you, but listen, I'll get you a hotel room if you're going to treatment, and then
Yeah.
and then they do that, and then they bounce, and I'm like, all right, well then, now no more hotel rooms. But yeah, just let them know that you love them, because sometimes they might have not have heard that for years and years,
Word.
and that's why
Word.
they're still going through it.
Yeah. It's good one. Yeah. Wow, you guys answered my question. Thank you guys.
I mean, and they say like the opposite of addiction is connection.
Yeah, that's
And for
true.
us, we add in community, because we can't do it by ourselves.
No, that's true.
Definitely can't do it by ourselves. And so when they say it takes a village to raise someone up, I don't even
Mhm.
think that's I mean, in every aspect of our lives.
Yeah.
And so we somewhere, believed a lie that said we can do it on our own.
That's,
And we really can't.
yeah.
We really can't. Like,
That's it.
I need him, I need you, I need him.
Yeah. We need real hearts, real minds, and this variety of this red road to challenge all the negativity, the naysayers, and all the bad energy of this, what do you call it, red road. If I said it right, did I? All right, good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Close enough, at least.
Close enough.
Journey.
Yeah, that's weird.
Did you have kind of like Domingo's question, but not really. Did you have a moment in your step work that you no, I can't even think of it. Now I'm going to you. that you think was like helping you more than any others besides step 12, because I know step 12 you love, and
Yeah.
we know you love step 12.
Like what blew your mind?
Yeah, like anything about
Like,
yourself,
yeah.
maybe where you
Yeah.
see self-reflection the most.
It would probably be step
That was gonna be
11.
my question.
That would be step 11, spiritual awakening. That's what woke me up. That's what made me reach down deep inside my heart and my, what do you call it? My spirit, and bring it out to the surface again. I like to reconnect with my inner being or my true self, to tell my true self that, hey, you're on a good road, but when you get out of these walls and out of the crushes, and you get back home, you're just gonna be, what do you call it? You're gonna be statistic. You're gonna be a drug user. You're gonna be a drug pusher. You're gonna be an addict again. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. So, and I told myself, self, we gotta leave Wyoming. Yeah,
Yeah, maybe just visit every now and
yeah,
then.
that's
Send a
true.
postcard.
Word.
Yeah, so like in because we went through like self affirmations, talking to ourselves in a good way,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like just right now, or as you were explaining that, you explained how bad you looked at talking to yourself, and then you
Yeah.
turned that into a big positive in your life.
Greatness, yes.
Yeah. So what are some of the things outside of saying that you got to move? Do you say? I mean, do you keeps you motivated like where you're at right now?
Probably, that's a good question, sis. So, probably, truthfully, right now, would probably be just to be, what do you call it, clean and sober on this variety journey. Just to bring my stories to other people. Like, wow, this podcast is history making. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I say, maheo. How do we say it in our Shoshone language? Is damapa huihu. And it's going to be, it's going to be, what do you call it? It's going to be a fight. It's going to be a battle, and I am ready for it. I should say I am ready for it. I know what to expect. I know what I'm gonna go through, and I know what I'm gonna say is no.
Yeah,
Yes, or
that's like a complete sentence too. No.
no. Yeah, no. Yeah. No.
I heard this morning that my no can be my biggest yes to myself. And when I was told that, I was like, wow. You know what I
Wow.
mean? Like, wow, that opens a door for me to like love myself even
Yep.
better whenever I say no to
Word.
something that's not gonna bring,
Yeah.
if it's gonna bring me stress, anxiety, confusion, discontentment,
Yep.
restlessness, like say no to it.
Yeah.
Because in that no, like I'm saying yes to myself.
Yeah.
Mm.
True. Word.
If you could change anything about how we ran meetings, would you have any changes?
No.
No?
Just keep it the same.
Good
Keep
enough.
it the same.
Mm.
But I do have one change. I say, Mingo, bring the buffalo rug out of the first meeting.
First meeting.
Yeah, the first meeting and all the way through to all the meetings. That was, what do you call it? That was a game changer. It was like, it brought, what do you call it? It brought more respect to the circle and to the prayer circle, and it brought, what do you call it? It brought unity to our other participants. I don't know if they're still here or not, but I don't know. But if they're not, then I hope they do good and on their journey.
Mm.
But yeah, that's the only
Good.
changes. And but other than that, keep it the same.
All right. We're gonna
Keep
need
it
a
the
herd of buffalo.
same,
Right?
yeah.
'Cause, yeah, we brought it to Woodward and Ellis the
Yep.
first day.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's good. That's what's
Yeah,
up. That's word.
because here in Dewey, we were trying to figure out what our rules were, and then
Yeah.
we decided to.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like
Progress,
we learned a lot from you.
Yeah.
We learned a lot
Yeah,
from
we
you.
knew your question or your suggestion.
Yeah. Word.
But yeah, because the beginning stages were definitely interesting because it was like, can we do this? Can we do this? can we smudge? Set off the fire alarm during smudge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that first class. The first class.
How did that make you feel?
I felt, probably like, wow, holy, like, well, we're blessed. I really did, like, wow, it's about
Yeah.
time. We were gonna bless the whole facility. I felt
And I
good.
think the sheriff even came in that day.
Yeah, I
You
did.
know,
Yeah.
like, did we do that? And he was like, oh no,
No,
you're
no,
fine.
no.
You're fine.
But we knew it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just remember looking at my phone, seeing a video of the fire alarms going. I was like, oh god.
Yeah, that was good. I
Yeah,
remember
it
that.
was good seeing like how much we could bring in, because before it was like we could bring in, just books, and
Books,
then it was like, okay, you can smudge, okay, you can bring a robe,
Yeah.
and then now we pretty much get free rent, bring podcast equipment in, and now
Wow,
yeah,
Yes.
good. I
so,
love it. I like it.
yeah, and so seeing how much how willing some of these facilities have been. Some of them, they're just like, yeah, whatever you guys need, it's great. Others, they have to like go
No.
through some process. But
Yeah.
I think us demonstrating why each item is needed is good to see. And then yeah, like cedering and smudging, um, it's cool seeing people like realize that they get to do that on a weekly basis now. Because
Yeah.
some of them, at first, they're like, "Are you sure?" And then
Yeah.
you're like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
And then so
Are
now
you
they're
sure?
yeah yeah all nervous about it. But yeah, now they just let us kind of like roam in the jails, like.
That's
We get to
good.
use the back door.
Yeah.
The shortcut.
Good,
Like-
That's weird.
And so that's pretty cool.
What about you guys? Would you guys change anything?
I think just being more present, I think there was a lot of times that we had to miss. I just even one time,
Mhm.
missing one time makes a big difference. And some things we can't are out of our control. And if that was in my control, I would definitely have been here every single one of them.
But
Yeah.
well, you guys made it on time though. Finish that. I graduated class. That's what counts.
My paper.
That's what counts.
Yeah, right time for recovery.
Yeah,
Right time.
good time.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one thing I started talking about it at Talking Circle. So if nobody knows my story, I don't exist according to Barry. So
Oh
yeah,
no.
so like
You don't
I,
exist.
I don't exist.
I mean, I know you're behind a curtain.
Yeah. I've never touched drugs and alcohol. The only time I was close to touching alcohol was when my friend, now wife, offered me wine. She tried to seduce me. I was a young stud, apparently. She offered me wine, and then that was the only time. And I like brought it up, spit it back out in the same cup, and gave it to her. She thought I drank it, did not drink it. But the reason behind all that is I saw, drugs and alcohol in my family, but I also saw recovery in my family, and so I saw that my grandparents were, all clean and sober and recovery, and like, they were stable, they were living a good life, and then I would come back to my home, and it was kind of chaotic and stuff, and so I think I was at that point of like I was going to go on that path of drinking and stuff, but I saw my mother get into recovery when I was about 16, and that was the shift in my head that I was like, okay, well, I can live a healthy life if she's living a healthy life, and drinking and all that stuff was not a rite of passage that all these people may see now. And so I think in your recovery, you're going to see probably some of your nieces, nephews, or something like that, see that they can still be strong and resilient in this modern day. And so hopefully you see some of the next generation kind of heal just from your healing. And I think that'll be something that we can look forward to seeing.
Good. That's a good point.
Yeah.
That sounds good. I think I might take you up on an offer by doing that with them by doing my own podcast.
Be good.
Mm.
Yeah. Have some kiddos on there.
Yeah. Put that on a Palm Pilot.
So, did you have a favorite part of the book?
Actually, yes. Actually, I think it was this one right here. A misplaced ending right here.
Yep, I remember when we went through that story. That was That was good.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a lot of people's
Mhm.
favorite stories. They were just talking about it yesterday in Ellis.
Wow, really?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Alice, where's that at?
That's in
Arnett.
Arnett.
On that. Okay.
It's probably like an hour from here, maybe.
Hour from here?
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, because it's like we do on Mondays. We do a 2-hour drive to Woodward, then do a circle there, then 45-minute drive to Arnett, and then 2-hour drive back.
Wow.
So
Right.
it's an all-day adventure. The drive's entertaining though. You got
Very.
Mingo sleeping,
Yeah.
knocked out in the front seat.
There's one time.
Yeah.
What time? Good.
Many one times though.
Yeah.
Good.
Just one time yesterday.
Yeah. Just one time between 2 and 3. Want to do a reflection?
A reflection? Yeah, let's do some
Yeah.
reflections. You want to do it? You want to pick it?
Yeah.
Barry calls it OG in it, so
Just flip to a
Just
page.
open it up.
All
You
right.
can either go to the left or you can go to the right.
All right.
I always go to the left because in Albrighty we go to. So it's up to you. Your choice.
Can I read the back cover real quick?
Yeah.
All
go
right.
ahead.
It is not enough to be sober. One must also reach for well-brighty. A sober life that is balanced emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. After more than 40 years of exploring what this means and how it can be applied in Native communities, Don Coyes has provided a set of reflections to address the day-to-day challenges of living in well-brighty. Each reflection includes the definition of a concept and exploration of its application to well-brighty, and a way to link your own thoughts to a well-brighty will of emotional and spiritual development. These insights foster healing of hurt and opening pathways to forgiveness, love, and opportunity. That's word. That's word. All right, left to right. And the natural law.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Well-brighty reflection. All right, the natural law. The natural law is a body of unchanging moral principles regarded as a basis for all human conduct. We experience the natural law as consequences of our choices and decisions. We think, which creates the actions we take, which then creates results produced by the actions. Then we experience the consequences of our thoughts. If we think selfish thoughts, the natural laws will determine the consequences. If we think hate, our lives will take on the consequences. When we think love, that creates the actions we take, which gives the results of those actions. Natural law then determines the consequences. The natural laws are not something put somewhere distant. They are a force like gravity that we are walking in. They result in living through the consequences of our thinking. If you want to know how you will be in the future, look at the thoughts and choices you are making today. Man's laws do not supersede. The natural law is above all. If you cheat and win in court, you will still experience the natural law. The natural law is not interested in fair, it is interested in justice. We do not have the choice of whether we obey the natural law. Everyone will experience the consequences of their thinking. It's just a matter of time. The 12 steps are a teaching that helps us live in harmony with the natural law. My Wilbrighty number is an 8. What is your number? What is your number?
What is it?
If his number or if the author's number is an 8, I'm gonna go at 9.
I think in the front of these two, it tells us what those numbers mean.
All right. I said 9.
Let's see. That was a good that was a good reflection.
Yeah, that's good. That's good from left to right. That's
Had
good.
me, do I want results or do I want consequences?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so that all starts back at
Natural law.
like our intent, right?
Yep.
And so in our intent, we gotta look at the motives of our heart,
Mm-hmm.
and
Word.
we can either walk in fear or we could walk in love. And
Yeah.
so when I hear consequences, I think of negative negativity, right?
Yes.
But when I hear results, I think of like something good, something great.
Yes.
And you know, in the book he says, you know, and this is also in the word, and every, you know, a lot of places, you know, say it, but as a man thinketh, he is. And so we really got to go back to like changing the way we think, our thought processes, not even just towards everybody else, but towards ourselves. Because in, you know,
True.
talking to ourselves in a good way, loving ourselves in a good way, seeing ourselves, you know, as creator designed us to be, you know, as
Yes.
whole, healed, you know, loving, compassionate. You know, when we start looking at ourselves those lenses, then, you know, we look at everything else through those lenses.
Yes, that's true.
Oh yeah, rate yourself. Number 1 is mouse, and it says I can hardly move, and the medicine I need is hope. 2 is skunk, stay out of my way, but and the medicine you need when you're a skunk is respect. Number 3 is rabbit, don't give me any advice, and the medicine I need is love. Number 4 is salmon. And I just, you know what? I just learned last year that salmon live in freshwater and saltwater.
Yeah.
I learned that when I went
That's true.
it was like a whole conversation. I was like, wow.
Not the knowledge you gain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how I feel is fear. Forget everything and run. And the medicine I need is courage. Number 5 is coyote. Seeing daylight, there's hope. Medicine I need is flexible, or flexibility, I guess. 6 is horse, sputtering but surviving. And the medicine I need is confidence. Number 7 is bear, cruising, feeling interconnected. And the medicine I need is responsible.
Responsible.
Yeah. 8 is moose. Creator and I are talking. Gratitude, and seen moose up there. Some meese. Number 9 is eagle.
Wow. That's
And,
cool. What's up?
feeling the presence. I am a hollow bone. That's cool, you know, because whenever I hear that being a hollow bone, that means I can be filled with whatever it is that he wants to fill me up with. You know, everything
Right.
that was of me is out of there, and so I'm open to receive what he has for me.
Mold me into
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah. And
good.
Medicine.
Whatever
Oh,
good.
the medicine is passion.
Wow.
Wow, look at
Whoa.
you, Ruben. And number 10 is white buffalo.
Wow.
Ancestors present, doesn't get any better than this, and the medicine I need is integrity.
Good. All right.
Yeah, that was good. You picked a good
Yeah,
one.
that's good. The top of the mind, like that's good. It's natural law, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's, you know, do good and, you know, more good will find you. I don't know if that was the start of a saying, and then I just came out it. But yeah, like I think we see that almost every day is because we do want our people to heal, and we do like stuff just starts falling into place, right? Like we'll agree to help somebody, you know, and not even know how we're going to help, but we just know that our intentions are pure. We want to help these people, whether it's get into treatment, get into um, sober living, or just, you know, have a conversation with them. And then stuff just starts lining up because we have now other people that have the same intentions coming together all in one targeted effort. And we see that, I think, with just tour day to day. One example was like we wanted to reach communities through like texting services, right? And we were looking at it, and there's like, oh, it'll be like $20,000, and we were like, oh, we got no money. And then literally like 2 days later, somebody's like, hey, I took one of your talking circles, and it like moved me. Like I want to do this texting service for you for free.
Wow.
And so, so it's like
wow.
just stuff
Shout out
just
Brand
lines up.
Logics.
Yep, yep, brand logics. And so we see a lot of this stuff just, you know, coming together to bring positivity to like a community that's had a lot of negativity in the past, whether, you know, it is from loss or from current people, you know, with suffering through their addictions. And now we're bringing that to light and bringing more people out of that that mindset of that there's no hope or anything like that. Now we're like, hey, there is hope. We're here whenever you're ready. and so are everybody else that we walk the red road with.
Yeah, that's good. That's word. I like that. And there will be times. I know. I got to think about it too in the future. There will be times when my, what do you call it? How do you say it? When I take on somebody like how the BI part, like I took them on and they all left. Like I started a whole new group again, and that's how I see it. They're gonna, if I lose one to that type of lifestyle again, I just gotta accept it. I can't force them. I can't have that force of telling them you do good. It's up to them. It's up to them to fight the fight, and I gotta look at that like that too. Like I just can't be a Superman and say no, don't do that. Don't do that. I can't do that. Just got this, like what you guys tell me and say it all the time. Just tell them go to a meeting or come with me to a church service, or just just listen to me, talk to you, I just can't force them at all. So
Yeah,
so
that's the hardest thing for us
the
to
hardest
accept.
one.
Yeah, because with the amount of phone calls we get, all this stuff, like we wish everybody would be like, just like let it happen like magic. But it is magic, but it takes time.
Yeah.
It takes time and patience. Do you have anything?
Yeah, like I think to the question that you asked us earlier, I think really our walks, we don't really even need to say anything. Our walks and our character really speak for themselves.
Yeah.
And so when we're doing right, somebody might want to, somebody grabs a hold of that and be like, man, I want that too.
That's true.
Like I want that too. And
yeah,
so
see.
yeah, and there's like times that we don't even have to like approach the person and say something to us. Like they'll come to us and be like, how do I do it? How do I do it? And
I
so
will show you. You tell them.
Hold my hand.
No, you go this. And you do this. That's words, bro. Sis. That's word. I like that.
Oh, and I think like a few years ago we started this. We didn't get like hardly anybody to the meetings.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then
How many years ago?
definitely humble beginnings.
yeah, like
That's
three.
true. That's true.
But I don't know. I kept praying, and I felt like with our old PRSS, she moved on, and she said, "I have somebody that will
Nah.
help replace, and that will be they're really good." And I said, oh, "Okay." And then I kind of prayed some more, and then I was like, "Man, I don't know. Like my head told me something like this. This is gonna get big, but just be patient."
Yeah.
And I don't know. Look at us now. It's
That's
crazy.
right. That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Chris Brown said.
Yeah.
Look at me now.
Yeah, look at me now.
Chris Brown's the hell?
Maybe he spoke through.
Yeah. I was listening to that
It
song.
was a
Yeah.
vessel.
Step 3.
Why you talking about you can't even get in the class now?
Can you get in the meeting?
Dang, I think at that time too, we had like a passcode. Remember? I was
Yeah.
like, we can do away with passcode. Just like let them come in.
I remember. I think it was the first speaker night where you were like, "This is ridiculous," because like the amount of times you guys would be out at like 8:00 at food pantry, get like nobody to show up,
Yeah.
and then speaker night we had 100 and something like just packed in our office. Oh, well, Minko missed that. He was
We're
doing
not-
yoga stuff.
Oh,
But yeah, we had everybody packed in there.
Ran out
and
of
then-
food.
Yeah, ran out of food, and then that's whenever you were like, "This is like insane! Like this is amazing."
Like it's beautiful to me. Like I'm still taken back. Like I just sit there and I remember because we started over Zoom, and then when we finally opened the doors, there was like many times that we were just out there by ourselves, just
Yeah.
just walking around, pacing around in our circle.
Yeah.
Maybe hold a little sign up
Yeah.
or something.
Just like praying, just praying, asking
Yeah.
Creator to bring the people in.
Mhm.
And then, we were just still like doing, figuring things out too.
Yeah.
So, we would have like topics that we went over with, and then George Hawkins got to start bringing their clients.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's definitely, man, it's changed a lot over the last 2 years.
Yeah, I got people from Lawton trying to come up to
Mhm.
Wow,
Heights,
yeah,
Lawton
good. That's
Circle,
really good.
Oklahoma City, yeah, all over. Yeah, it's a natural law.
No,
If you do good,
Natural.
it'll fall in place.
word.
We're definitely seeing it all the time.
Oh, and I had a question too.
All right,
There you
right.
go.
All right, so if you had the chance to meet yourself when you were younger,
Oh
like,
wow.
what would you say to yourself after knowing your spiritual awakening, after having all these tools and how to cope?
Wow.
Like, what would you tell your younger self?
That's a really good question, Cassandra sister. That's a real good question. You know, that puts me on the spot. You just put me on blast. I'm like, I gotta talk to myself again. Self. But yeah. Oh wow. No, that's a
Well,
deep
because
question.
like
Yeah.
when like what we are now. I mean, I know for me, I didn't have that person.
Yeah.
Who I am now for others, I didn't have that person in my life.
Yeah, that's word. For real. I know. I feel that feeling now. Now I do. I would I would tell myself and whoever would listen to myself when I tell myself is just there will be ups and downs and there will be what do you call it? There will be nightmares and then there will be daydreams and you just gotta keep on how do you say it? Keep on walking or keep on running through the darkness or the storm and there will be light at the end of the black dark tunnel. That will tell myself and it will be hectic and you will finish the good run, the good fight if you keep on walking and running towards the light. That's what I would tell myself. Just don't give up, Sal. Just keep on going. There's gonna be heartaches. There's gonna be trouble. There's gonna be doubt. There's gonna be all kinds of distractions. There's all gonna be all kinds of U-turns, detours, and this journey. I will tell myself, just keep on running the race, and you will succeed. Just don't give up. Whatever you do, Sal, just keep on doing what you do good, and just keep on. That's how I tell myself.
It's
Oh,
beautiful.
that's word.
Mm.
Oh, wow, that touched my like. I wish somebody said that to me a long time ago. I would, but yeah, but if not, if that someone did tell me that a long time ago, I would not be here right now.
I think that you just really spoke of uh, one thing. That question, I ask myself that too. You know what I mean? Like I have to ask myself that too because it
Yeah,
keeps me balanced.
yeah,
And also I ask myself, like, what did I lack that I wanted that I can be now? And so that just being present is a big deal for me, in my own life and in my kids' life. And
yeah,
so I really have to make that time, to show that love, to
yeah,
give love, to be loved. And so that's kind of where that question stemmed from. Because
yeah,
now that you know that about you, you went back and did a little healing. That was some healing
yeah,
right there.
yeah,
That
for
was
real.
definitely some healing.
Word.
You can be that for your nieces, your nephews, or whomever like God puts in your
Yeah,
path. You can be that person for them now.
that's true. Thank you for that. Thank you for all the truthful and the teachings that I have been taught on this. What do you call it? This journey of the sobriety of the circle, and I like the circle a lot. Whatever you guys do, don't change it. Oh,
Just bring the robe.
yeah.
Yeah. First meeting in Arnett, one person was like, "Can I lay in it?"
Yeah. I want them laid in it.
Oh,
Wrap
what?
themselves up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's worth it. Wow, that's cool.
Anybody have anything else? Yeah.
I think like today's meditation, the powers, and all our our younger generation, our nieces and nephews, that like IHS is so backed up on like seeing a therapist there. And, well, we offer our talk space, but then I think all these having sweat ceremony and these meetings will really help them too, like heal
Yes.
whatever they're going
Yeah,
through,
yeah.
and like try to remind our youth that these traditions and these ceremonies are here. It's what our Creator left us behind for us to use to pray and not fall the other ways. Because this poison, this fentanyl, and everything that's around, that will accept anybody, anytime. But we just keep going, keep grinding,
Yep.
and these powers, it's a servant, to help yourself first, and then love yourself, and then like what it said right there. When you're ready, when we let the powers know we are ready to serve the people, the powers get excited.
That's true.
They're just waiting for us to call.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just waiting for that moment.
Yeah. Like, what is, like, that just takes me back to that verse too, like, ask and it will be given to you.
Mhm.
Seek and you will find, knock it shall be opened.
It's true.
Like, it's just waiting for us to open our mouth and say something.
Yeah. That's good. That's
Help
good.
is part like,
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
For real, that's a good meditation. I like that.
okay, so you're in doing your meetings back there, you're giving a lot of yourself. So what are you doing to take care of yourself?
Meditation. Just take a time out, a nap, maybe like two times a day, or some like two naps a day. Just gotta reconnect with myself, and now since I got started all over, I I know what to do now. I know what to expect for. I know what to ask, and I know what to talk on topics now, and they're gonna be excited. They're gonna be like, "Oh, what? You was on a podcast for real? It's good to hear that. Yeah, yeah." Like, bro, like, yeah. They're not gonna believe me, but yeah, I'm gonna tell them that. Yeah, what was that? I was on a podcast. That's where I went. That's where I went. For real. Yeah. So yeah, I just gotta dig deep down into my what do you call it? Into my spirit and bring it out and tell myself that just to keep teaching, just keep teaching and being a teacher in the service that I call the speaking circle and the BIA pod. We don't call it the BIA Red Road or whatever. I call it the speaking circle.
You make a flyer.
For real, that'd be cool.
Circle. I like that.
Yeah.
That means, like, I mean, everybody has a chance
Yeah.
to, say,
Yeah, they do.
say what they're going through, what's on their mind.
Mhm. Yeah, that's true. That's word. And people look at me different. I noticed that. Even the guys here, they look at me different. They know. They be listening. I know they be listening. They be listening on our conversations throughout the day or all the time. And they look at me different. They don't talk to me like how they do now. They just watch me. They think I'm, what do you call it? They think I'm doing a revolution, but I'm not. Just a speaking circle.
Revolution.
It's revolutionary. Revolutionary
Real.
revelation.
Yeah, bro.
All the revolution that comes out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is revolutionary.
Yeah.
Start small. Start small.
Yeah, that's cool. I didn't think of it like that. Oh.
So, what kind of questions have they asked you that
They told me, wow, three of them told me that. Wow, if you took the class, you graduated, how come you didn't get out? How come they didn't let you out of jobs? I told them I didn't do my time yet. My time is still, I'm still doing my time. Like, wow, that's not like take time off of time. I told them I do not know. I'm just here until my time is over with, and the time while if you do get out, and if you do go back home, you're just gonna be falling back into that lifestyle Because once you leave these walls, all bets are off. They tell me. I'm like, yeah, it's true, but it's up to you. When you leave these walls, are you gonna do good, or are you gonna be back in these walls? I tell them, and they look at me and they think about it. And I go back to it and I go on to the next one. I ask them, all right, same question. When you get out of these walls, are you gonna go back to your lifestyle or to a new lifestyle? And I get a different answer. They tell me he says he's going to do a different lifestyle. He's going to go to church. He's gonna go to AA meetings, NA meetings. I'm like, progress, respect, that's word. So yeah, I touch him little by little. That's good. Touch him little by little. I like that. I talked to him. I talked to him. I talked to him. I talked to him little by little.
You're
Custer County.
Buster.
Yeah. They're like, whoa, what do you think? Nah,
That's just gonna be the video. It's just that part.
I talked to him. Oh man, that's weird. Yeah.
Anything?
Oh.
Anybody have anything else?
Yeah. So, how long have you been, or do you consider yourself? I mean, how long have you considered yourself in recovery? Since before you taken the class?
Wow.
'Cause I know you've been sober for a good minute. You want to like
Yo.
talk
Wow.
about your sobriety and like the fight to stay sober? You know, being in jail. Because I know it's around. Like we all know it's around.
Yeah.
And it's there. So.
Wow. The day I came, the day I got in incarcerated in jail, is the day I became sober. So my sobriety today is 1 year and 9 days. That's how long I've been sober, and that's good. That tells me that if I could stay sober for 1 year and 9 days, I could do another year and 9 days, and so on until what do you call it? Until I'm in a different into a different what do you call it? Category, I should say, like maybe a teacher or a instructor or either a counselor. That's the way I look at it, like that in a good way. I'm on that way, or I'm on that journey to that good way. Thanks to Buster County and thanks to you guys. Taught me a lot, showed me a lot. I learned a lot actually. It's a word.
Yeah, I really think like the key is to, remain teachable.
Yeah.
Keep an open mind, love yourself.
Yeah.
A lot of people start out by, wanting this thing for other people, but whenever it comes down to it, you got to want it for yourself.
Yeah.
You've shown that. You continue to show that.
Thank you. It means a lot. For real, it's like that. It's a word. It's so good seeing Domingo at my class. We're at the where's Domingo at? Oh, he's at yoga. All right.
Stretching.
Stretching. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Stretching. Get stretched.
Good.
Yeah, they were all heartbroken. You missed graduation.
Where's Domingo? I'm supposed to be here.
But that was extra meat pies for you.
Yeah. That's good.
And those girls too, they like tore them up.
Yeah,
I just remember
that was
little
good.
thumbs up after we were sharing. Yeah, 'cause you still had food in your mouth.
It was all shiny. You can see yourself on it.
So much grease.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
I hardly ever eat them, but
That's good. If you,
ate them with you.
yeah, I gotta get down your ingredients. I can make a meat pie myself.
Yeah.
That's good. It's almost like eating taco, but different.
Yeah.
That's different, man. That was yummy. It was delicious. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I've had them too, like with breakfast,
Yeah.
sausage, egg, bacon.
Oh, wow, that's yummy.
Yeah, it's And you can dip it in gravy.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
It's making my heart stop.
Oh, wow.
Clogging my heart.
Yeah.
Definitely, made with love.
Yeah.
Word.
Nurse.
Nursing.
I mean, nurse the body. Well,
Yeah.
anything?
You have any words?
Wow.
Anybody?
Encouragement to the people.
Oh wow! To the people.
to-
Wow, you guys,
To
the
your
people.
family, any shout outs.
Oh wow! To shout outs. All right. Back home in 307. To shout outs to the Rez, Bowaski. I want to tell you guys, stay strong, stay sober. This is Ruben from Rapo, Oklahoma. Tell you guys, one day at a time. That's word.
Mm.
Mm.
Do you have any last words?
Mhm.
Last words.
Last word. Last word. Whoa,
Hold on.
Words.
whoa.
No, I count this as, I just feel very honored to be able to
I
come back
feel
in here.
honored. Like wow, like I thought I was in trouble.
You're not in trouble.
Yeah, I thought.
You're not in trouble, And it's pretty, we've been talking about this for a little while.
Good.
Bringing this in here, and it feels good to make
Yeah.
part of your vision and your dream come true.
No, it's true.
And there's help out there. There's help out there. We're here to help
Yeah.
whoever's out there struggling. Like, you don't have to do it alone.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it alone. And so that's why, we choose to recover out loud. We choose to recover out loud for those that are still struggling in silence, even those that are struggling out loud. I've been in both.
Mm-hmm.
I've been
Yeah,
both, struggled
yeah.
in silence, struggled out loud, mentally, physically, emotionally,
No.
and so it's this is healing for me too.
That's right.
Yeah.
Healing. Word.
And we need you. We need you. All those out there
Yeah.
listening, we
Yeah.
need you. You are loved. If you haven't heard that today,
Yeah.
you are loved. We loved you, and we just want the best for you. Our intention is to just,
Word.
let you know that you're loved and you're not alone.
Thank you guys for real for all this love and showing me that decision making. I want this to keep on happening with the other groups after me and in the future to come, and let them know that Ruben Knight was the first one that busted down.
The one that was touching him a little bit.
talking. The one that brought the talking circle.
Yeah, that's a big deal. I'm super proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
Super proud of you.
That's an honor, and it's a blessing. I'm like, wow. And it's like, I can't believe it myself. You know what? That's true. I can't believe it that I made this far. And if it wasn't for this class, oh my God, if it wasn't for this class, I'd be in that old dead mind of 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 going back to be in that lifestyle, to be about that the streets, and to be about all that negativity and all that bad stuff. And now, thanks you guys to this class, I could I see hope, and I see progress for anybody out there that's listening to our podcast, is that you can do it. Put your heart and mind and your spirit into yourself, and take this sobriety on a spiritual awakening for yourself, for yourself. You will experience what I'm experiencing, true gratification of sobriety, that you will achieve greatness in your recovery. And that's word. Oh.
Oh.
That's word, yeah. Bro.
Hey, you could have him make one and say that's
Yeah.
word.
Yeah, that's word.
There we go.
Yeah, after this, that'll be your.
Yeah, that's
You'll be on it
word.
every day.
Yeah, that's word.
See, that's cool, man.
That's word. Good. I like that.
Yeah, I think. I think everybody's gonna see whenever we do say recovery is possible, I think it'll slowly be like, oh, it's impossible, or it is possible just everywhere.
Yeah.
Whether it's Custer County and BIA
Mhm.
pod, whether it's in public, in treatment, anywhere.
Yeah.
I think you're going to be helping a lot of people just from, being surprised and not being in
Yep.
trouble up here.
Yeah, for real.
Joining us. Cause
That's
I
true.
think a lot of people, they see that we go into the jails, but they don't know the effect of like us being here. And so I think,
That's true. That's word.
I think it'll be good for everybody to see how much you've seen the growth in yourself, the healing in
Mhm.
yourself, and now you're healing others at the same time.
That's right. It's true. I'm not touching them. I'm healing them. Remember that. I'm healing them.
That'll be the soundbite.
Yeah.
Healing them.
Planting seeds.
Yeah.
Planting
Planting
seeds.
seeds. Oh my God! I didn't trap my own damn self. Yeah. Yeah. They're like, what?
Rewind it.
Edit that, please.
Yeah, edit that. Bro, edit that. Put a beep.
I think we got one.
Put your word in there.
Yeah, that's word. Yeah.
But yeah, there is a beep somewhere.
Yeah. Beep, beep. But beep, 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 beep. That's how it's done. That's good. That's kind of like, wow, I better fix that ASAP.
So you thought you were coming up here for consequences?
Yeah,
but
yeah, I
you
was-
got
that
to
was-
be
yeah.
part of the result.
That's right. That's word. That's right. I'm like, wow. I thought I was like, where am I going? And when I came past that door, the main door, and I was like, where am I going? You keep on going straight. I was getting paused by the lieutenant of the BIA, the captain of the BIA, and Keaton, the job administrator, and two sheriffs following me. I was like, oh man, where am I going?
No cuffs or anything.
Yeah, I was like, where am I going?
Dang, you can just walk freely.
Yeah, I was like, wow, the blessing. Like, wow, I was in trouble, but no, it's good. It's like the honor. It's a blessing, I guess I should say. Good.
You got a Dr. Pepper?
Yeah, I got Dr. Pepper. A hoe. Yeah, it's good. It's a good pop I had in 1 year. That's good too.
Mandingo?
Mandingo, yeah. I like that for real, brother.
I'm just glad we got to do this,
Yeah.
and like today's meditation of powers,
Yeah,
and then the reflection. Your number was what? Representing eagle.
yeah.
Yep.
Number 9.
Eagle.
Number 9. It's pretty cool. Blessing.
Blessing.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's
Thought you
cool.
would be like, what he said.
Yeah.
What you said too. And what you said.
What they said.
What we always going to say and said. Blessings.
Yeah.
Blessings, definitely blessings. So
Yeah.
to hope, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hope.
hope and recovery, and also one day at a time.
Day at a time.
All right. You guys good?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Mm. Oh.
Oh.